It's time for high school basketball on Power 106.3. Now let's head to the court for all the action on Power 106.3.
You are listening live to South Dakota High School basketball on Power 106.3 KPHR, Ortonville, Millbank, and Watertown. We are here at the Summit Arena at the Monument in Rapid City, South Dakota for today's third and final day of the State A Boys Basketball Tournament. It's the final session of the tournament. We've got the third place game between the number 3 Clark Willow Lake Cyclones and the number 4 seeded Hamlin Chargers as both teams take to the court for their warm-up. I welcome you in. My name is Micah Warrington. You are listening to the Country Road Barn pregame show, and we have got a great matchup in store for you today. Two teams that know each other very well in Hamlin and Clark Willow Lake. An NEC matchup here in the third and fourth place game here this evening. And let's just talk about first what happened earlier today here at the State A Boys Basketball Tournament. Well, in the 7th and 8th place game, Groton area got the win over Stanley County, 61-43. Groton area, they come out with the 7th place finish at the State A Boys Basketball Tournament for the third year in a row. And then St. Thomas More beat Cheyenne Eagle Butte 63-40. in the Consolation Championship earlier this afternoon. So St. Thomas More finishes 5th, Cheyenne Eagle Butte 6th, Groton area 7th, and Stanley County 8th. We've still got 4 more places to fill in as we've got our 3rd and 4th place game about ready to get underway here at the Summit Arena at the Monument. And then in tonight's title game, it'll be number 1 Sioux Falls Christian taking on number 2 West Central. That's shaping up to be what a potential instant classic. But let's talk about the teams in this matchup. First, let's talk about the Hamlin Chargers, coached by Todd Neuendorf, assisted by Kevin Crum, Travis Wadsworth, and Easton Neuendorf. Coming to tonight, 21-4 record in the state tournament in the opening round. Hamlin beat Groton area 65-61 in what was an instant classic of a game. That game was absolutely spectacular. Shot making in that fourth quarter was just incredible. But Hamlin was able to edge out the Tigers 65-61. And then yesterday, Hamlin gave a good fight to Sioux Falls Christian, but would end up losing 58-47 in last night's semifinal. And like I said, Hamlin played Sioux Falls Christian very tough. Defensively, Coach Neuendorf had a really good plan against one of the state's best offenses, holding Sioux Falls Christian to their second lowest scoring total of the season and their lowest since their lone loss of the season. So it was a really spirited defensive effort from Hamlin. The offense just wasn't quite there. It was 29-22 Sioux Falls Christian at halftime, but then 42-37 Sioux Falls Christian at the end of the third, but Sioux Falls Christian just played a bit better of a fourth quarter on the defensive end for Sioux Falls Christian. They allowed just 10 points in the fourth quarter, and that is part of the reason why the Sioux Falls Christian Chargers, I should say, ended up with the win over Hamlin yesterday. Jackson Wadsworth paced the scoring for Hamlin. He had 15 points, 6 rebounds, and 6 assists. He played relatively well. Aiden Abraham, good as well with 11 points, including 3 threes, but it was a little rough of a scoring night for Bowden Stevenson, who was held in check at just 7 points, but he did grab 8 rebounds and dished out 5 assists on the night. He was doing other things, but they really rely on him to become a scorer in those big games, and last night just wasn't his night. Happens to the best of them. Hamlin as a team shot just 17 of 44 from the field, good for just 38%, and then 8 of 24 from 3, which making 8 threes in a game, not a bad number, but when you're putting up 24 of them, you would like to maybe boost that number up a little bit. Defensively, though, I mentioned earlier, great game plan from Hamlin as they started the night man-to-man like they do on most every night, but Brant Wassner was having himself a night in the one-on-one game, and Coach Neuendorf in the second quarter decided we got to go to a 2-3 zone, and he did that, and that really seemed to help Hamlin. It kept some guys out of foul trouble, and it slowed the game down, which we all know Sioux Falls Christian wants to play at a fast pace. Hamlin did not allow them to play at that fast pace. It slowed the game down, and Hamlin was able to really play the game the way that they wanted. They just weren't able to make enough shots in the game to win. That's just how basketball goes every now and then. Now let's talk about the Clark Willow Lake Cyclones. They come into tonight's contest 20-3. They are coached by Jerome Nesham, assisted by Mark Prouty, Brooke Begeman, and Wyatt Forbes. And last game in the quarterfinals, Clark Willow Lake got a win over Stanley County 66-36. And then last night would lose to West Central 56-43 in the semifinal. And similarly to Hamlin, it was a struggle offensively for Clark Willow Lake. They had just 2 points at the end of the first quarter and 14 at the end of the first half. But even with them playing so poorly offensively, they were still only down by 7 at halftime. It was a 21-14 game at the break. And you thought, hey, maybe if Clark Willow Lake could find something out offensively, then you never know what can happen. But West Central came out, played a good second half, outscored Clark Willow Lake 15-7 in the third to take a 15-point lead into the fourth. And then Clark Willow Lake had to get into the fouling game later with about 2 minutes left. And West Central, got to give them credit, they did a good job of knocking down the free throws at the end of the game. Sully Felberg led the team in scoring. He had 13 points, also grabbed 8 rebounds for the Cyclones. Felberg was the only player for Clark Willow Lake to score in double figures. The next highest was Bo Begeman with 8. Chris Beavers, he had 7, and Emerson Larson had 6. All three of those players in Begeman, Beavers, and Larson typically score 10 or more points on a nightly basis, so all three of them having below average performances really hurt Clark Willow Lake offensively. As a team, they shot just 17 of 50 from the field, good for just 34%, and 3 of 17 from the three-point line. Not like Clark Willow Lake is a team that relies a lot on three-point shooting, but they weren't able to knock them down when they had some open looks yesterday, and that's part of the reason why they are playing in this third and fourth place game rather than in the championship game here this evening. The Clark Willow Lake defense, though, was very impressive. They held West Central's leading scorer, Connor Mebius, just 3 of 10 shooting from the field. Chris Beavers, he was tasked with guarding Mebius all night long, and he did a really good job on that end of the court. Really held Mebius in check all night long. He was able to still score 22 points, a game-high 22 points, but 14 of which came from the free throw line. He was 14 of 14 from the free throw line because he got to the line off the intentional fouls late in the game. So, When it was just a straight-up defense, they did a good job against Mebius. Will Cool, he had a good night, though, 16 points right on average for him. He played well for the Trojans last night. But unusual for Clark Willow Lake yesterday. They're typically a very good offensive rebounding team, but they were only able to grab 4 yesterday and lost the rebounding battle 37-28, which is very unusual for Clark Willow Lake, one of the state's best rebounding teams. So they're going to have to do better on the boards here this evening if they want to come out with third place. You're listening to the Country Road Barn pregame show. I'm Micah Warrington. When we come back, we'll get you your starting lineups, get you some keys to the game, get you ready to go for tip-off here from the State A Boys Basketball Tournament here on Power 106.3.
Inheritance, romance, and investment scams continue to plague South Dakotans with high dollar amount losses. They prey on vulnerable adults and swindle consumers out of their funds. Scammers befriend the victim, making it difficult for them to see the reality of what's happening. If you have a loved one susceptible to this type of scam, sit down and talk with them about these issues before it happens to them. If you or a loved one have been scammed in this manner, please reach out to the South Dakota Office of Attorney General's Consumer Protection Division at 800-300-1986.
What are you doing out there?
Come on!
I saw you at the game the other night. Yeah, you. Up there getting mad, acting like we're all out there making $1 million a game. Well, let me be real with you. This isn't the pros. It's school sports, and it's a game, our game. So please, let us play.
School sports fans, remember, when you cheer for your team, make noise for the right reasons. This message presented by the NFHS and the NIAAA.
And all student athletes in South Dakota.
Tonight's game is all about confidence, and so is your smile. Embrace Dentistry is proud to support Hamlin boys basketball with 2 convenient Watertown locations. Led by Dr. Allison Parr and Dr. Brody Grantham, the Embrace Dentistry team provides gentle, expert care for the whole family, from routine cleanings to advanced dentistry. Schedule your appointment today and start smiling with confidence. Embrace Dentistry, where we embrace a winning smile. Go Chargers!
When the job calls for moving earth and getting a site ready the right way, call Clausen Construction. Clausen Construction specializes in mass excavation, demolition, small site prep, and dependable gravel hauling services to keep your project moving forward. From large-scale groundwork to smaller jobs that need done right, Clausen Construction has the equipment and the experience to handle it, and they're proud to support the Cyclones in the State A High School Basketball Tournament. Good luck, Cyclones, from Clausen Construction of Clark and Watertown.
The Latini Ag team knows that real results come from working hand-in-hand with our customers. By offering a trusted mix of products, services, and agronomic insights, we help you boost productivity and profitability on every acre. We're proud to stand by the farmers who feed our future and the Hamlin Chargers who play with heart. From all of us at the Latini Ag, good luck in the playoffs, Chargers. Let's finish strong.
From everyone at Wordle Concrete Construction in Clark, best of luck to the Clark Willow Lake Cyclone boys as you take to the court at the State A Basketball Tournament. Your hard work, teamwork, and determination have made your community proud. Play tough, stay focused, and leave it all on the floor. The entire Clark and Willow Lake communities are cheering you on every step of the way. Go Cyclones and bring home a big win at State. Wordle Concrete Construction is proud of you all.
Moeller Sheet Metal brings the heat and the heart to Clark. With over 30 years of experience, they're your trusted HVAC dealer and expert sheet metal fabrication company, delivering quality heating, ventilation, and HVAC solutions you can count on. But they don't stop there. Moeller Sheet Metal wishes good luck to the Clark Willow Lake Cyclones as they compete in the South Dakota Class A Boys Basketball State Tournament. Experience, skill, service, and community pride. Moeller Sheet Metal.
From Farmers Union Co-op Oil, good luck Hamlin Chargers. It's quite the show watching your training pay off. And remember, little things matter. The team will do better against the odds and in tough situations because you always pay attention to the detail. And Farmers Union Co-op Oil pays attention to every detail for every customer. From the seed and chemical needed on your farm to the agronomy expertise you count on. Let Farmers Union Co-op Oil put you ahead of the odds. Good luck Hamlin Chargers from Farmers Union Co-op Oil.
Tony's Electric in Willow Lake is your MVP for all things electrical. Farm and ranch, new and existing residential, commercial, industrial, and everything in between. From a simple outlet addition to courtside worthy lighting, Tony's is the team you can rely on. Don't foul out messing around with amateurs. Choose Tony's Electric for a game-winning wiring plan. Tony's Electric in Willow Lake, 605-680-4884.
Back on Power 106.3 KPHR, Ortonville, Millbank, and Watertown. You're listening to the Country Road Barn pregame show. I'm Micah Warrington. We're about 2 minutes till we get the pregame festivities underway, but for this third place game here at the State A Boys Basketball Tournament between number 4 Hamlin and number 3 Clark Willow Lake. Two teams that did play earlier this year. Clark Willow Lake actually beat Hamlin in a game a little over a month ago, back on February 19th. It was a 58-50 game. Low-scoring affair from Clark that night, but with the two defenses that are going at it, that's no surprise because both teams defend at a very high level. Clark Willow Lake only giving up 38 points per game. Hamlin only giving up about 45. So two very good defensive teams of our Hamlin and Clark Willow Lake. So I would imagine that this will be another low-scoring affair here this evening. And two teams that know each other very well. They play each other a lot, play each other every season. They play in the same region, so sometimes they even see each other more than once in a year like they do this year. So it's going to be interesting to see where the wrinkle comes in for this game. Which coach has something up their sleeve just for this game? And both of these coaches are two of the best coaches that the state has seen. And Coach Neuendorf, he's got 336 total wins, 51st all-time in the state of South Dakota. Coach Nesham for Clark Willow Lake, he's got 473 wins, good for 19th all-time in the state of South Dakota. So it is a great coaching matchup, great team matchup. It's just going to be an all-around fun game here tonight. Here in just a few moments, we will have our national anthem. When we do, our national anthem is brought to you by Evolution at Power Sports and Marine. That is going to be coming up here in just a few moments, where we'll send it on over to our PA announcer. It's the final session of the State A Boys Basketball Tournament. Final day of basketball here in the state of South Dakota until November. So cherish it while it lasts, because it's not going to be here for quite some time. We got 2 more games left to be played. We will not have the championship game over our airwaves tonight, but you can watch that championship game between Sioux Falls Christian and West Central on South Dakota Public Broadcasting. Right now, let's send it on over to our PA announcer for tonight's national anthem. Tonight's national anthem is brought to you by Evolution Power Sports and Marine. Thank you to Evolution Power Sports and Marine for being our national anthem sponsor here this evening.
Playing in tonight's third and fourth place game, the Clark Willow Lake Cyclones versus the Hamlin Chargers. This tournament is being conducted under guidance and regulation of the South Dakota High School Activities Association for the enjoyment and benefit of high school students. Good sportsmanship is essential for the success of these programs. We hope you'll enjoy the games and support your athletes in a positive and sportsman-like manner. And now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time, will you please stand as we honor America? Please join in singing for the playing of our national anthem tonight, being performed by Bodie Lindy of Rapid City Central High School. We would remind all in attendance that the proper respect is to face the flag, remove your hat or cap, and stand at attention with your right hand over your heart. Veterans and active duty military not in uniform may also salute the flag. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
That was our national anthem performed by a Rapid City Central student on his guitar. And it was a rather beautiful rendition of our national anthem as well. That was brought to you by Evolution Power Sports and Marine. Now let's get you to tonight's starting lineup. Starting lineups tonight are brought to you by Dave Haler Automotive. Thank you to Dave Haler Automotive for being our starting lineup sponsor here this evening. First, the starting lineup for the visiting team on the scoreboard. It'll be the Clark Willow Lake Cyclones. They're going to go like this. At a guard, 6'4", senior number 3, Emerson Larson. At a guard, 6'3", junior number 5, Chris Beavers. At a forward, 5'11", junior number 21, Jacob Steen. At a forward, 6'6", junior number 25, Bo Begeman. And at forward, 6'8", sophomore number 33, Sully Felberg. That is the starting lineup for the Clark Willow Lake Cyclones here this evening. Now the starting lineup for the home team on the scoreboard, the Hamlin Chargers. They're going to go like this in their starting 5. At a forward, 6'5", junior number 1, Bowden Stevenson. At a forward, 6'3", junior number 10, Jack Stormo. At a forward, 6'3", senior number 20, Aiden Abraham. At a guard, 6'3", senior number 23, Jackson Wadsworth. And at forward, 6'5", freshman number 30, Trig Heinrich. That is the starting lineup for the Hamlin Chargers. Clark Willow Lake, they are going to be in their road black uniforms with green lettering outlined in white. Hamlin, they're going to be in their home white uniforms with powder blue lettering. So I know it may be a little strange. Hamlin, they're the lower seed. How come they're the home team? Well, because how they determine that isn't actually based off of the seeding. It's based off of where you are in the bracket. So because Hamlin is on the top part of the bracket, they get to be the home team in this game. Likewise, Clark Willow Lake, because they were on the bottom part of the bracket, they get to be the road team in today's game. Just how it works out, how the Activities Association decides to do it. Now let's get you to some keys to the game. Keys to the game today are brought to you by our friends at Riddle's Glass. Thank you to Riddle's Glass for being our key to the game sponsor here this evening. For Hamlin, their key to the game is going to be offensive consistency. Yesterday, Hamlin went through some lulls offensively. They can't do that again today. They're going to have to get some post touches into kickouts for easy threes, cuts to the basket for layups on the offensive side instead of trying to play so much on the perimeter like they tried to do yesterday. I'm not saying everything has to go through the post, but I think tonight they got to try and get Jackson Wadsworth, try to get Bowden Stevenson some easy looks in the post, something that they weren't able to do yesterday. As for Clark Willow Lake, their key to the game is going to be get it going early. In both games of their in both of their games this tournament, Clark Willow Lake has started very slow, only scoring 9 points in the first quarter on Thursday, 2 in the first quarter yesterday. They're typically a very good first quarter team, scoring 400 points, over 400 points in the first quarter throughout the season. But that has not been the case here in the state tournament. So look for them to get back on track and get it going here early on today to have a good first quarter, get off to a hot start. That is the key to the game for the Clark Willow Lake Cyclones. Find a rhythm early. And I think how you do that is you got to get Sully Felberg going. He has had some slow starts, and that's part of the reason why Clark Willow Lake has started off slow, because he simply has not shot the ball too well in this tournament. But if he can get some easy touches, some easy looks to start the game, maybe you scheme something up to get him an easy look, then once he gets going, it seems like everybody else starts to flow with him as well. So that is going to be the key to the game for Clark Willow Lake here this evening. Those were your keys to the game, brought to you by Riddle's Glass. Let's meet our officials. Our officials are brought to you by the South Dakota Attorney General's Office Division of Consumer Protection. Our officials are Darren Vandenberg, Aaron Entringer, and Scott Mack. Alternate official is Joe Beeler. It's time for tip-off. Tip-off tonight is brought to you by Body and Balance Chiropractic. Hamlin, it'll be Bowden Stevenson. Sully Felberg for Clark Willow Lake. 8 minutes on the clock. We are ready. Here is the tip. It is won by Sully Felberg and Clark Willow Lake. And it'll be Cyclone basketball to start off this game. Here's Felberg, left wing, gets it over to Begeman on the right side. Now to Larson. Larson looking in the post, passes up top to Beavers. That pass is off the mark. Beavers are able to tap it into the backcourt, and ball is still loose. It's finally picked up by Emerson Larson. The officials say that actually Jack Stormo tipped it in the backcourt, so it'll be no violation on Clark Willow Lake. Here's a drive from Felberg. Pass out to Steen. He gets it for 3. Jacob Steen knocks down the triple. Makes it 3-0 Cyclones here on the first possession of the game. Trig Heinrich, top of the key, comes off a ball screen, gets it to Abraham. Abraham feeds Wadsworth in the mid-post. He's posting up against Larson. Gets it to Stevenson near the free throw line. Stevenson now against Larson. He's going to drive, get to the right block, put a little contact into him, float it up, and that looked like that was rejected by Larson. And Clark Willow Lake is coming back the other way. Here's Felberg, deep three, off the iron, no good. Rebound by Wadsworth. Here comes Jackson Wadsworth at the top of the key. 1 minute and 15 seconds into this basketball game. Cyclones lead 3-0. Wadsworth, left wing. He's going to drive towards the baseline, get under the hoop, float it up, no good. Rebound tapped out to Heinrich. Hamlin retains possession. Here's Stevenson in the right short corner. He's going to skip past it to Abraham. Open for three. Left it short. Rebound controlled by Begeman. And Begeman wants to run. Here comes Bone to the front court. He's going to pass out to Steen. He's going to try his luck for three. Left it short. Rebound Heinrich. 6:12 left to play. First quarter still 3-0 on the Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic scoreboard. This first quarter is brought to you by Mainstream Realty. Thank you to Mainstream Realty for being our first quarter sponsor here this evening. Wadsworth posting up, goes to the right side, floats it up with the right hand, no good. Rebound controlled by Steen. Well, the defense being good early for Clark Willow Lake, like we've come accustomed to seeing from them all season long. Hamlin's got a few good post touches, just haven't gotten anything to fall because of the solid defense underneath for the Cyclones. Here's Bo Begeman, mid-range jumper, left it to the left. He knew it too. He went to trace down his rebound, but instead knocks it out of bounds. It'll be Hamlin basketball. .5:30 left to play, first quarter. Still 3-0 in favor of Clark Willow Lake. Here's Bowden Stevenson, right wing, jab steps, gets to the right wing. Now dishes over to Stormo. Stormo back up top to Stevenson. He'll drive, spin back towards the free throw line, pick up his dribble, try to get it off to Abraham. Pass was deflected, picked up by Heinrich. He's going to drive, and he scores at the rim. Trig Heinrich has his first bucket of the night, and it's 3-2 in favor of the Cyclones. 5 minutes to play, first quarter. Right wing, it's Bo Begeman. Begeman being patient, guarded by Stevenson. He'll get it up top to Felberg. Swings it around to Steen on the left wing. Steen. Skip pass to Beavers, and that pass off the mark, too hot. And it's stolen away by Stormo. Here comes Stevenson into the front court. Swings it around the arc. Finds its way to Abraham in the right corner. No good. Rebound controlled by Beavers. Beavers gets it to Begeman. Begeman into the front court. Up with the right hand. No good. Looks like Heinrich may have deflected that. And Hamlin's coming back the other way. Here's Abraham. Left side. He scores. Good transition offense there by Hamlin, as it's a one pass and a layup. And it's 4-3 Hamlin halfway through this first quarter. Beavers fakes the handoff on the right wing. Going to drive, get to the baseline, pull up, jumper, got it to go. What a tough shot by Chris Beavers, and I bet he is glad to see that one going. It was a rough shooting day for him yesterday. Had 23 points in the win on Thursday. And good to see him get it going early on. Wadsworth. Top of the key, three-pointer, no good. Beavers tracks down the rebound for Clark Willow Lake. He's going to pass it up ahead to Larson. Larson pump fakes once, goes up, can't get it to fall. Rebound by Stormo. Been a while since we've had a whistle. Next dead ball, we will get to the media timeout. Clark Willow Lake, though, still out in front, 5-4, 3.5 to play, first quarter. Wadsworth over to Stevenson in the left corner. He's going to drive and get cut off. Now drive towards the middle of the lane. Pass off to Wadsworth. Wadsworth gets to the right block. Back out to Stevenson. Open for three. Left it short. Rebound Felberg. Well, we're playing some good basketball here in the early going. It hasn't been a lot of scoring, but it's been a lot of up and down. Some good looks. Just haven't seen anything fall as Beavers pulls up just inside the three-point line, knocks it down from the right wing, makes it 7-4 Cyclones. Wadsworth, left wing, going to drive, get to the right block, pass out to Heinrich, swings it up top to Stevenson, back to Stormo on the left wing, around to Abraham. He's going to rip through, drive left side, floated off the window, and good. Nice move there by Aiden Abraham. He's got 4 for Hamlin here in the early going. 7-6. on the Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic scoreboard. As here's an entry pass into Felberg, and Heinrich's going to pick up a foul. That's going to be the first against Heinrich, and that'll get us to the media timeout. 7-6 your score. Clark Willow Lake in front. 2:27 left to play, first quarter. You're listening to the State A Boys Basketball Tournament on Power 106.3.
Cheer loud and show your Charger pride. Angels Attic Thrift Store is proud to support the Hamlin Chargers as they head to the State A Tournament. Your hard work, teamwork, and determination have made the whole community proud. Play hard, play smart, and show that great Charger sportsmanship on and off the court. From everyone at Angels Attic Thrift Store, we're cheering you on every step of the way. Good luck at State Chargers. Bring the energy and make Hamlin proud.
Dakota Butcher is cheering loud for the Clark Willow Lake Cyclones as they charge into the South Dakota Class A Boys Basketball State Tournament. Whether you're heading to the games, hosting a victory party, or watching from home with a house full of Cyclone fans, Dakota Butcher has you covered with premium cuts, game day snacks, and everything you need to feed your crew. From our team to yours, best of luck Cyclones. Dakota Butcher is proud to cheer you on at State. Back inside the automatic transmission and gear broadcast booth inside the Summit Arena at the Monument. Clark Willow Lake out in front of Hamlin 7-6 with 2:27 left to play in this first quarter. It'll be Clark Willow Lake basketball out of the timeout. We've only had one foul called so far. That was the foul against Heinrich to get us to the media timeout. Here is Sully Felberg near midcourt. He'll set things up for the Cyclones. He'll hand it off with Larson. Now swing it over to the right wing with Beavers to find Sully posting up. He's just going to rise, shoot the mid-range jumper. No good. Rebound is going to be controlled by Hamlin. Here's Stevenson, top of the key. Gets it to a cutting Wadsworth. Wadsworth underneath the basket, spins back around. Shot up, no good. Rebound is controlled by Felberg. A good defensive possession there from Clark Willow Lake. Defenses are showing out early and often here in this one. Just 7-6 on the scoreboard. Here's a deep three from Larson. He got it to go! Emerson Larson from way downtown knocks it down, and it's 10-6 Cyclones. Stevenson, right wing, guarded by Joey Reese. He's going to back his man down to the post now. Pass out to Stormo, but Beavers gets his fingertips on that one, knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay here with Hamlin. They'll have 25 seconds left on the shot clock. 91 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Wadsworth to inbound on the sideline right in front of the Clark Willow Lake bench. Inbound goes to Heinrich. He'll dish over to Stevenson. Now to Stormo, top of the key. Back to Heinrich, right wing. Heinrich got it poked away, but now gets it to Stevenson working in the post, who cuts it into Wadsworth, and a foul is going to be called. I think that's going to be against Chris Beavers. It will be. That's going to be Beavers. That'll be his first, team one. So a fresh 35 coming up for Hamlin. Underneath that of bounds, right side of the hoop for the Chargers. Stormo to inbound. He'll get it in backside to Stevenson. Great play, and Stevenson finishes for two. Makes it 10-8 on the Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic scoreboard. Here's Joey Reese dribbling around the arc, dishes over to Beavers on the right wing. Beavers feeds Larson in the mid-post. Larson rises, floats it up, no good. Rebound is battled for and won by Heinrich. Heinrich tried to get it to a teammate as he's falling out of bounds, but Joey Reese is going to get his hands on it, knock it out of bounds. So it'll still be Hamlin basketball with 54 seconds left to play in the quarter. 10-8 your score. Here is Jackson Wadsworth. He'll dribble towards the left side, get it to Stormo, back to Stevenson in the left corner. Stevenson drives baseline, spins, gets it to a cutting Abraham. He floats it up with the left, no good. Rebound by Felberg. A nice rebound there by Sully Felberg. Left side, this is Miles Olson. He'll feed Felberg top of the key. 3-second differential between the game clock and the shot clock. Here's a high low to Beavers posting up, and Beavers goes up, gets fouled with 18 seconds left in the quarter. Chris Beavers is going to be at the line to shoot 2. That's going to be on Bowden Stevenson, his first, team 2. First free throw from Beavers is up and good. Makes it 11-8. Cole Begeman into the game for Clark Willow Lake, as is Jacob Steen. Miles Olson and Joey Reese will both grab a seat. Second free throw from Beavers, up and good, so he goes 2 of 2, makes it 12-8, and Chris Beavers has got 6 early points for the Cyclones. Good start for the junior. 12 seconds left in the quarter. Left wing, here's Stevenson, feeds Wadsworth in the post. He'll spin baseline, look for somewhere to go. Try to pass to a cutting Abraham. It's through his hands, picked up by Felberg. 2 seconds left. Beavers pulls from midcourt, off the back iron, no good. And that'll end the first quarter. 12-8 your score at the end of 1. Clark Willow Lake out in front of Hamlin. You're listening to the State A Boys third place game here on Power 106.3.
This is Kevin from the Lake Norton Farmers Elevator, wishing you and your team the best of luck and you achieve success. Here at Lake Norton, we want our customers to achieve success also. We pride ourselves in service. Talk to Chad, Michael, or Kevin for all your grain, fertilizer, and feed. Good luck, Chargers. This is Kevin. We appreciate your business.
Crawford Ostis Funeral Chapel and Cremation Services proudly supports our student athletes, coaches, and fans who bring heart, hustle, and hometown pride to every game. From tip-off to the final buzzer, teamwork, dedication, and community spirit shine bright across the court. Crawford Ostis Funeral Chapel is honored to stand behind the families and neighbors who make high school basketball unforgettable. Here's to safe travels, loud cheers, and memories that last a lifetime. Good luck, Hamlin Chargers, all season long and beyond.
Back on Power 106.3. Start of the second quarter. This second quarter is brought to you by our friends at Brian's Glass. Thank you to Brian's Glass for being our second quarter sponsor here this evening. It'll be Hamlin basketball to start the quarter. Wadsworth drives into the lane, dishes off, and Stormo is able to score it for the Chargers. Makes it 12-10 in favor of Clark Willow Lake. Left side, here's Jacob Steen. Steen, left open. He's just going to shoot the 3. And why not? He knocks it down. His second three-pointer of the night. He's got 6 points to tie for the team lead. And it's 15-10. Into the lane. Stevenson quickly floats it up and in. Nice athletic move there by Bowden Stevenson. He gets it to go in the middle of the paint. Something that he has been accustomed to doing here as the season has gone along. Left wing, here's Bo Begeman to Beavers. Rises for 3, no good. Rebound controlled by Begeman. He'll float it back up, no good. Rebound by Stevenson. Bowden Stevenson left alone. He's now going to attack the rim. Gets to the left block, spins back towards the middle. Back out to Heinrich, open for 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. Long rebound, and it's going to go out of bounds off of Bowden Stevenson. It'll be Clark Willow Lake basketball. 15-12 your score. 6:45 left to play, second quarter on the Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic scoreboard. Clark Willow Lake led 12-8 at the end of the first as Emerson Larson lets it fly and knocks it down once again. Emerson Larson, his second three-pointer, and working quickly back the other way. Hamlin gets it up to Trig Heinrich, and goaltending is going to be called as Heinrich goes up, got it up off the glass, and then Sully Felberg said, nothing easy today. Swats it off the window, but that'll be a goaltend. 2 points for the Chargers. Count them towards Trig Heinrich. Jaden Olson into the game for Hamlin. Heinrich will take a seat. Olson, one of 4 seniors on this Hamlin team, playing his final game for the Chargers. Felberg, top of the key. He's going to drive to the right side. Kick out to Steen. He's open for 3. No good. Rebound by Abraham. He'll dish off to Wadsworth. Jackson Wadsworth into the front court. In and out dribble with the left. Kicks out to Olsen. Open for three. Got it to go. Jaden Olsen knocks it down. The senior in his final game, who has played limited minutes here in the state tournament, is now on the scoreboard with a three-pointer. 18-17. 5:40 left to play second quarter. Larson, right wing, swings it around the arc to Begeman on the left side. Begeman. And now we're going to have a foul called. I think that's going to be off the ball. I think it's going to be against Hamlin as well. Coach Neuendorf not happy with the call. That's going to go against Aiden Abraham, his first, team one here in the second quarter. Coach Neuendorf wants, Abraham's guarding Felberg. He wants the officials to at least take a look at Felberg, Hook, and Abraham in the post. Here's Felberg off the left side, gonna float it up and finally gets one to fall. And that'll be Felberg's first points of the night. Till 1 for 3 start for Sully. Wadsworth, top of the key, swings it around to Stormo, now to Stevenson. Stevenson rips through, drives to the baseline, gets cut off to Abraham in the middle of the paint, back out to Stevenson left wing. Stevenson working against Steen, backs him down in the post, works towards the middle, tries to get to the hook shot, passes out to Stormo, open for three, no good. Rebound controlled by Begeman. The rebounding has been good for both teams so far. Just one offensive rebound either side. Total rebounds in favor of Clark Willow Lake 11-10 in the early parts of this basketball game. 20-17 your score. 4:44 left to play first half. Felberg, free throw line jumper, no good. Battle for the rebound, and we're going to have an out-of-bounds call, I believe. As I couldn't see, I think that was maybe Jacob Steen who was standing on the baseline as he was touching the basketball. So that'll be an out-of-bounds back to Hamlin. That'll get us to the media break. 20-17 your score. 4:36 left to play second quarter. You're listening to the State A Boys Basketball Tournament on Power 106.3.
Wishart Insurance, your insurance family, congratulates the Clark Willow Lake Cyclones on earning a spot in the state tournament. Your hard work, dedication, and team spirit have brought you this far, and we couldn't be more proud. Good luck as you take the court. Our entire community is cheering you on. Go Cyclones!
Tired of keeping an eye on your propane tank? Take ordering off your to-do list with scheduled propane delivery from AgTegra. We'll monitor your tank levels and automatically schedule a refill delivery when you need it. No stress, just a confident supply of propane. Even better, sign up for Level Pay and enjoy equal average monthly payments to help you budget with ease. Plus, scheduled delivery and Level Pay customers save 20 cents a gallon compared to will call. Confident comfort starts with AgTegra Cooperative. Call AgTegra today at 605-225-6383 to get started.
Back inside the automatic transmission and gear broadcast booth, I'm Micah Warrington. 20-17 your score, 4:36 left to play in the second quarter. Hamlin has the basketball out of the timeout and trailing. Here's Jackson Wadsworth. He's just going to turn the corner off the right side and lays it up and in. Nice finish there by Jackson Wadsworth. He has his first points of the night. 20-19 your scores. Both offenses are starting to find a rhythm. Here's a pass to the right block by Begeman. To a cutting Larson. He floats it up, no good. Rebound by Abraham. Jackson Wadsworth will bring it up for Hamlin. He'll cross over to the left. Now step back, top of the key. Wanted to shoot the three, but a good closeout there by Jacob Steen. Ball being swung around the arc. Here's Wadsworth now on the right wing. He'll feed Stevenson, cutting to the basket. Stevenson rises and scores. Makes it 21-20. That's just a bit of a mismatch as Stevenson was guarded in the post by Steen. Stevenson, who is taller and a little bit more athletic as well, was able to rise up over Steen and score easily. Right side, here's Emerson Larson working against the now 2-3 zone defense. Back to Begeman, open for three. He banks it home! Bo Begeman from way downtown knocks it down, and it's 23-21. Cyclones back out in front. Wadsworth comes off a double screen, gets it to Abraham in the right corner. Abraham back to Wadsworth, swinging around to Stormo, now to Olsen left wing. Olsen, pass fakes, gets it to Stevenson on the block. He's double teamed, he'll pass out to Olsen. Olsen to Wadsworth. He'll drive, step back, get it to Stevenson in the corner, open for three. Left it short, rebound by Steen. Not something you see very often from Bowden Stevenson, where he just flat out misses a shot short, and he missed everything on that time. Felberg left wing gets to Larson in the left corner. Larson back up top to Begeman. Begeman swings it to Beavers. 2-3 zone, or kind of a weird 2-3-3-2 hybrid zone as they try to get it into Felberg on the right block, but Abraham saw it all the way, gets the steal. In transition, here's Olsen, right corner, back to Wadsworth. Wadsworth pass fakes, gets it now to Olsen in the corner. He'll drive baseline. Olsen, his pass deflected and stolen away. Felberg gets over there to get the steal. I think it was Begeman who got his hand on the initial pass, and then Felberg able to clean things up. Less than 2 minutes to play in this first half. Coming up at halftime, it'll be the Jorgensen Meat Processing and Purple Cow halftime show. Begeman shoots the three, no good. Got his own miss. Second chance, no good as well. Rebound controlled by Hamlin. Here's Wadsworth left wing. He'll pass fake, wanted to shoot the three, and now a miscommunication as Abraham was going to set a screen. Wadsworth wanted to pass it, and that is going to be a turnover back to Clark Willow Lake. So back-to-back turnovers for Hamlin. And Clark Willow Lake will have a chance to extend their lead even further. 1:35 left to play, second quarter. 23-21 your score. Beavers on the left side. He's going to come off a ball screen, shoot the three. Looks like Heinrich maybe deflected it a little bit as the shot goes off the mark. Rebound is controlled by the Chargers. Stevenson on the right wing. He'll hand it off with Wadsworth, top of the key now. Wadsworth drives, and we're going to have a foul called. That's going to go against Clark Willow Lake, I believe. It will be. That will be against Emerson Larson, his first, team one here in the second. Underneath that, of bounds for Hamlin. Storm mode inbound, gets it into Stevenson. Stevenson in the post, going to rise and score once again. A nice finish there by Bowden Stevenson, who's already off to an 8-point start, already surpassing his point total from yesterday. Oh, good to see Bowden get back on track. Here's another deep three from Larson. Left it long, rebound controlled by Heinrich. It's been balanced scoring for both teams so far. The game high is 6 points, but 4 players have 6 points between the two teams. Stevenson on the right wing, swings it up to Stormo, and Beavers is going to get the steal, and he's going to go up and slam it home! Chris Beavers with the one-hand jam makes it 25-23 Cyclones. And now the Clark Willow Lake faithful are on their feet. Heinrich with 15 seconds left in the half. Has it near midcourt, guarded by Felberg. Dishes over to Stevenson, now swinging around to Stormo right wing. Stormo looking for someone to go, gets it to Wadsworth with 4. Wadsworth, he's double teamed. He's got to pass off to Stevenson, lets it fly, no good. And that'll get us to the locker room. 25-23 your score. Clark Willow Lake out in front of Hamlin here in this third place game. When we come back, it's the Jorgensen Meat Processing and Purple Cow halftime show, where we'll recap this first half, get you ready to go for half number 2. That's coming up next here on Power 106.3.
Sioux Valley Co-op is proud to support all area athletes, whether you're heading to the game or celebrating a win. Fuel up with gas, hot stuff pizza, snacks, and more. Earn points that never expire for gas and car washes. Plus, enjoy extra savings with our Pizza Club and Premium Perks card rewards. Sioux Valley Co-op is committed to our community and its athletes. Best of luck in your games. Sioux Valley Co-op is cheering you on every step of the way.
Take a drive to Cornwell Drug and Gifts in Webster, where you can shop in a quiet atmosphere. Find some amazing novelty items like greeting cards, jewelry, shoes, bags, clothing for babies and adults. Also, Melissa and Doug learning mats, activity books, and toys. Cornwell Drug and Gifts offers a great selection of home decor, soup mixes, sauces, jams, drink mixes, and chocolates. Find it all at Cornwell Drug and Gifts, 701 Main Street in Webster. Good luck, area athletes. From Cornwell Drug.
Let's go Chargers! Hamlin County Farmers Co-op is proud to cheer on the girls and boys basketball teams as they light up the court this season. Just like you bring the hustle and heart on the court, Hamlin County Farmers Co-op brings the expertise and tools to keep your farm operation thriving. From agronomy services to high-quality inputs and support tailored to your fields, Hamlin County Farmers Co-op will help you grow success. Good luck, Chargers, from Hamlin County Farmers Co-op and C-Store.
Tonight's game is all about confidence, and so is your smile. Embrace Dentistry is proud to support Hamlin boys basketball with 2 convenient Watertown locations. Led by Dr. Allison Parr and Dr. Brody Grantham, the Embrace Dentistry team provides gentle, expert care for the whole family, from routine cleanings to advanced dentistry. Schedule your appointment today and start smiling with confidence. Embrace Dentistry, where we embrace a winning smile. Go Chargers!
When the job calls for moving earth and getting a site ready the right way, call Clausen Construction. Clausen Construction specializes in mass excavation, demolition, small site prep, and dependable gravel hauling services to keep your project moving forward. From large-scale groundwork to smaller jobs that need done right, Clausen Construction has the equipment and the experience to handle it, and they're proud to support the Cyclones in the State A High School Basketball Tournament. Good luck, Cyclones, from Clausen Construction of Clark and Watertown.
The Latini Ag team knows that real results come from working hand-in-hand with our customers. By offering a trusted mix of products, services, and agronomic insights, we help you boost productivity and profitability on every acre. We're proud to stand by the farmers who feed our future and the Hamlin Chargers who play with heart. From all of us at the Latini Ag, good luck in the playoffs, Chargers. Let's finish strong.
From everyone at Wordle Concrete Construction in Clark, best of luck to the Clark Willow Lake Cyclone boys as you take to the court at the State A Basketball Tournament. Your hard work, teamwork, and determination have made your community proud. Play tough, stay focused, and leave it all on the floor. The entire Clark and Willow Lake communities are cheering you on every step of the way. Go Cyclones and bring home a big win at State. Wordle Concrete Construction is proud of you all.
Moeller Sheet Metal brings the heat and the heart to Clark. With over 30 years of experience, they're your trusted HVAC dealer and expert sheet metal fabrication company, delivering quality heating, ventilation, and HVAC solutions you can count on. But they don't stop there. Moeller Sheet Metal wishes good luck to the Clark Willow Lake Cyclones as they compete in the South Dakota Class A Boys Basketball State Tournament. Experience, skill, service, and community pride. Moeller Sheet Metal.
Back on Power 106.3, it is halftime here at the State A Boys Basketball Tournament in the third place game. Number 3, Clark Willow Lake leads number 4, Hamlin, 25-23. You're listening to the Jorgensen Meat Processing and Purple Cow halftime show. My name's Micah Warrington, and Clark Willow Lake has led most of the way here in this first half, but they haven't been able to get the lead bigger than 5, so it has really been back and forth. Hamlin has led by as many as 2, but it's been tight throughout the entire game, so I expect much of the same coming in the second half. Clark Willow Lake shooting just 9 of 26 from the field, but they've made 5 3-pointers, 5 of 12 from beyond the three-point line. Not a team that is known for their potent three-point shooting, but in that first half they were able to knock down 5 of them, and that's why they've got a lead here at halftime. As for Hamlin, they're shooting a pretty decent percentage from the field, 11 of 24, good for 45%, but just 1 of 9 from the three-point line. So tale of 2 different ways of getting it done, I would guess, for both of these teams, with Clark Willow Lake being less efficient but have knocked down more threes, while Hamlin being more efficient but have knocked down less threes. So I imagine that might flip at some point. It's really not the MO of these 2 teams. So we'll see what happens here in the second half. For Clark Willow Lake, Chris Beavers, and he's got 8 points. Emerson Larson with 6, as does Jacob Steen. Bo Begeman with 3, and Sully Felberg with just 2 points. He's only shot the ball 4 times, however. He also has 3 rebounds to his total. Bo Begeman, he's got a game-high 6 rebounds to his total here in the first half. For Hamlin, Bowden Stevenson has 8 points on 4 of 8 shooting, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. And then Trig Heinrich and Aiden Abraham each with 4. Jackson Wadsworth and Jack Stormo with 2. Jaden Olson coming off the bench, 1 of 1 from the field. He's got 3 points for Hamlin. You're listening to the Jorgensen Meat Processing and Purple Cow halftime show. My name's Micah Warrington. We're going to take a break. When we come back, it'll be your second half here from the Monument, or the Summit Arena at the Monument here in Rapid City. You're listening to the State A Boys third place game on Power 106.3.
From Farmers Union Co-op Oil, good luck Hamlin Chargers. It's quite the show watching your training pay off. And remember, little things matter. The team will do better against the odds and in tough situations because you always pay attention to the detail. And Farmers Union Co-op Oil pays attention to every detail for every customer. From the seed and chemical needed on your farm to the agronomy expertise you count on. Let Farmers Union Co-op Oil put you ahead of the odds. Good luck Hamlin Chargers from Farmers Union Co-op Oil.
Tony's Electric in Willow Lake is your MVP for all things electrical. Farm and ranch, new and existing residential, commercial, industrial, and everything in between. From a simple outlet addition to courtside worthy lighting, Tony's is the team you can rely on. Don't foul out messing around with amateurs. Choose Tony's Electric for a game-winning wiring plan. Tony's Electric in Willow Lake, 605-680-4884.
Cheer loud and show your Charger pride. Angel's Attic Thrift Store is proud to support the Hamlin Chargers as they head to the State A tournament. Your hard work, teamwork, and determination have made the whole community proud. Play hard, play smart, and show that great Charger sportsmanship on and off the court. From everyone at Angel's Attic Thrift Store, we're cheering you on every step of the way. Good luck at State Chargers. Bring the energy and make Hamlin proud.
Dakota Butcher is cheering loud for the Clark Willow Lake Cyclones as they charge into the South Dakota Class A Boys Basketball State Tournament. Whether you're heading to the games, hosting a victory party, or watching from home with a house full of Cyclone fans, Dakota Butcher has you covered with premium cuts, game day snacks, and everything you need to feed your crew. From our team to yours, best of luck Cyclones. Dakota Butcher is proud to cheer you on at State.
Let's go Chargers! Hamlin County Farmers Co-op is proud to cheer on the girls and boys basketball teams as they light up the court this season. Just like you bring the hustle and heart on the court, Hamlin County Farmers Co-op brings the expertise and tools to keep your farm operation thriving. From agronomy services to high-quality inputs and support tailored to your fields, Hamlin County Farmers Co-op will help you grow success. Good luck Chargers from Hamlin County Farmers Co-op and C-Store.
Back on Power 106.3, start of the second half. This third quarter tonight is brought to you by Westside Implement. Thank you to Westside Implement for being our third quarter sponsor here this evening. Clark Willow Lake out in front of Hamlin, 25-23 here in this State A Boys third place game. A bit of bragging rights in the northeast part of the state to whoever wins this game as well. You know, Clark Willow Lake beat Hamlin earlier in the year, 58-50, but if Hamlin were to win this one, then you got to imagine that they get the bragging rights because they won the one at the state tournament, and they finished third place, beating you to get that third place finish. So you got to imagine a little bit of bragging rights on the line. I noticed some banter between the two fan bases, some friendly banter between the two fan bases during the pregame about an hour before the tip-off, and fans are allowed into the arena. And you know, I noticed there were a couple of different groups of fans from both sides of the court who were just yelling back and forth some friendly banter. That's just kind of what it is when these two teams meet at the state tournament. There's a rivalry there, but it's a friendly rivalry. It'll be Clark Willow Lake basketball to start the third quarter. Beavers throws a pass to Beckman into the left corner. He'll drive, float it up, can't get it to go. Rebound is controlled by Jackson Wadsworth. Left wing, here's Trig Heinrich. He's being patient, looking to try to get it to Stevenson. Now to Wadsworth. Gets it to Stevenson in the corner. Now to Wadsworth posting up. Wadsworth into the lane. Floats it up with the right hand. No good, but a foul's going to be called as Wadsworth got grazed on the elbow. So he'll get to go to the line at 4-2. That'll be against Emerson Larson, his second, team one. Jackson Wadsworth has been held in check so far. Just 2 points on 1 of 5 shooting. His first free throw is up and good. Makes it 25-24. Nobody's really gone off so far. It's been a lot of balanced scoring and good defense as well. Second free throw from Wadsworth is up and good as well. Makes it 25 all with 7:27 to play here in the third quarter, just underway here in the second half at the Summit Arena at the Monument. Beavers comes off a high ball screen from Larson. He'll pick up his dribble. Now get it back to Larson on the left side. Swings it around to Begeman on the wing. Begeman back up top to Felberg. Felberg lost the handle of it. Aiden Abraham looks like he poked it loose. And it's controlled by Hamlin. Here comes Wadsworth into the lane. Reverse layup, no good. Rebound won by Stevenson. Stevenson back up, gets it to go. Nice hustle play there by Bowden Stevenson to get the offensive rebound and then finish over the 6'8" Sully Felberg. Beavers off the right side. He's guarded by Stevenson. Swings it around to Steen. Now to Begeman on the left wing. Begeman gets it to Felberg off a double screen. He'll step back. 3-point shot on the way. No good. Rebound's going to go out of bounds back to Hamlin. Those Sully Felberg's shooting woes continue. Now just 1 of 5 from the field to start this game. Miles Olson back into the ball game for Clark Willow Lake. Bull Begeman will take a seat. Stevenson down to the key, swings it to Abraham right side. Abraham, shot fake, working against Felberg. Gets it into the corner with Stormo. Back to Wadsworth on the wing. Wadsworth, jab steps, he shoots the deep three. Got it to go! Jackson Wadsworth knocks it down from downtown. Makes it 30-25, a 7-0 run for Hamlin to start this third quarter. Miles Olson, left wing, swings it to Steen. Steen in the corner. He's going to shoot the three. No good. Felberg with the offensive rebound, puts it back up and in. Stevenson had fell down, looked like maybe just lost his footing, and that allowed Felberg to get the offensive rebound in the putback. As now Steen gets the steal, puts it up, missed the layup. Olson there to on the follow. He misses the layup, and now we're going to have a foul called on Clark Willow Lake. So 2 point-blank misses for the Cyclones as Miles Olson's going to pick up a foul. And Joey Reese is going to come in for Jacob Steen. And Steen is going to get an earful from head coach Jerome Nesham. And Coach Nesham not known for being soft with his players, that is for sure. He coaches them hard, but he gets the best out of his players, that's for sure as well. At point blank with his 473 career wins. Wadsworth trying to get a pass into Heinrich on the left side. Looks like that went off of Heinrich's hands and out of bounds, so it'll go back to Clark Willow Lake off of the turnover. Oh, sloppy couple of possessions from both of these teams. Right side, here's Emerson Larson. Up top to Reese, now to Olson. Olson, left wing, gets it back up top to Beavers. Beavers rips through, now he's going to drive right side, step back to the top of the key, swing it to Olson on the wing. Back up top to Reese. To Larson, right corner. He'll drive baseline, get cut off, back to Beavers. 10 seconds left on the shot clock. Beavers drives, gets inside the free throw line, goes up, and he gets fouled. That's going to be against Bowden Stevenson. That's going to be his second. Team one here in this third quarter. And that'll get us to the media break. It'll be Chris Beavers at the line to shoot two after the timeout. Hamlin leads 30-27, 4:59 left to play, third quarter. You're listening to the State A Boys Basketball Tournament on Power 106.3.
Wishart Insurance, your insurance family, congratulates the Clark Willow Lake Cyclones on earning a spot in the state tournament. Your hard work, dedication, and team spirit have brought you this far, and we couldn't be more proud. Good luck as you take the court. Our entire community is cheering you on. Go Cyclones!
Crawford Ostis Funeral Chapel and Cremation Services proudly supports our student athletes, coaches, and fans who bring heart, hustle, and hometown pride to every game. From tip-off to the final buzzer, teamwork, dedication, and community spirit shine bright across the court. Crawford Ostis Funeral Chapel is honored to stand behind the families and neighbors who make high school basketball unforgettable. Here's to safe travels, loud cheers, and memories that last a lifetime. Good luck, Hamlin Chargers, all season long and beyond.
Back inside the automatic transmission and gear broadcast booth, my name is Michael Warrington. Hamlin leads Clark-Willow Lake 30-27 with 4:59 left to play in the third quarter here in this state third place game. But it'll be Chris Beavers for the Cyclones to shoot 2 free throws out of the break. Chance to cut the lead down to 1 if he's able to knock down both of them. We'll see what Chris Beavers can do. First free throw from Beavers is up, and he gets that one to fall. Makes it 30-28. Beavers now has a team high 9 points. Chance to tie the game high if he was able to knock down this free throw. Second free throw off the back iron, no good. Offensive rebound. Begeman back out to Beavers. Open for 3, no good. And a foul's going to be called against Emerson Larson, I believe, on the rebounding action. That is going to be his third, team 3 here in this third quarter, and Larson will check out of the game. Steen back in. Oh, Hamlin with a chance to extend their lead if they can get a bucket here on this possession. Wadsworth comes off a ball screen at the top of the key. He'll drive, hand off with Stevenson. Stevenson got it poked away. Beavers dives on the floor, not able to get to it. Ball is still loose, back picked up by Heinrich. Heinrich to Stormo, back to Heinrich, top of the key, swings it around to Abraham. He'll shot fake, drive, get cut off. Now the ball being swung around. Here's Wadsworth, top of the key with 7. Spins at the free throw line, goes up, and we're going to have a foul called on the drive. That's going to be against Jacob Steen. That'll be his first, team 4 here in this third quarter. So the next foul on Clark-Willow Lake will result in bonus free throws for Hamlin. Jack Stormo to inbound on the left side, gets it to Abraham. Abraham into the lane, passes out to Stevenson, and we're having an offensive foul. It was an off-the-ball screen, and I didn't see who they got it on. They're going to get it on Trig Heinrich, his second, team 2. Coach Neuendorf not happy with that one. But it'll be an offensive foul nonetheless. Here is the Cyclone possession. Steen swings it around to Begeman, top of the key. Begeman to Olsen on the left wing. Olsen up top now to Beavers. He'll jab step drive to the left side. Spin back towards the right. His shot blocked by Stevenson. Wadsworth comes up with a rebound. He wants to run in transition. Wadsworth into the lane. Goes up. And we're going to have a foul called. So it's going to be 2 free throws for Jackson Wadsworth. That foul going to be against Jacob Steen as he is called for the blocking foul. So Jackson Wadsworth will get back to the free throw line where he's 2 of 2 on the day. Now we're going to have a timeout called by Hamlin. This is an active heating timeout. 30-28 your score, 3:57 left to play, third quarter. You're listening to the State A Boys Basketball Tournament on Power 106.3.
Tired of keeping an eye on your propane tank? Take ordering off your to-do list with scheduled propane delivery from AgTegra. We'll monitor your tank levels and automatically schedule a refill delivery when you need it. No stress, just a confident supply of propane. Even better, sign up for Level Pay and enjoy equal average monthly payments to help you budget with ease. Plus, scheduled delivery and Level Pay customers save 20 cents a gallon compared to will call. Confident comfort starts with AgTegra Cooperative. Call AgTegra today at 605-225-6383 to get started.
Back on Power 106.3, KPHR, Ortonville, Millbank, and Watertown. It'll be Jackson Wadsworth at the line to shoot 2 for Hamlin out of the active heating timeout. Wadsworth, his first free throw is up. and gets the friendly roll. Makes it 31-28 on the Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic scoreboard. Clark Willow Lake, their shooting has gone a bit cold, now just shooting 29% from the field as the second free throw from Wadsworth is up and good, makes it 32-28. Hamlin, they're shooting 48% of the field, 13 of 27, but it is still just a 4-point basketball game. Here's a dribble handoff that is going to be knocked out of bounds. I believe that was Stormo who got his hand in on that one. So it'll still be Cyclone basketball. They'll have 25 seconds to work with. Felberg to inbound. He'll get it into Beavers. Beavers, top of the key, looking to be patient with the offense. Gets it to Felberg, posting up Abraham at the top of the key. Handoff with Begeman. Begeman dribbles around the arc, passes backside. It was deflected, but Begeman able to regain control. He drives to the cup and scores. Oh, Begeman, way to turn something out of nothing. He made a mistake, but he made up for the mistake with a hustle play, and it's 32-30. Lead cut down to 2. Stevenson, top of the key, comes off an Abraham screen. Now backs it out. Good defense there by Begeman. Handoff with Wadsworth. Wadsworth back to Stevenson. Open for 3. Left it short. Offensive rebound, Abraham. And we're going to have a foul called on Clark Willow Lake. So Aiden Abraham will get to shoot a couple of free throws. That's going to be against Jacob Steen, his third. I believe his third in this quarter as well. A tough quarter for Jacob Steen. First free throw from Abraham is up, no good. Haven't had many free throws shot today, just 4 for Clark Willow Lake where they're 3 of 4, and then 5 for Hamlin where they are now 4 of 5 with one more coming up. Second free throw from Abraham, that time he gets it to fall, makes it 33-30 on the Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic scoreboard. 3 minutes to play in this third quarter. Sully Felberg to run point for the Cyclones. He'll dribble left side, get it to Begeman. Begeman right back to Felberg, goes up and one! Nice little pick and roll off the dribble handoff as Begeman gave a great pass to Felberg, cut into the basket. Felberg rises up to grab the pass, goes up and scores and draws the foul. And he'll get a chance at the old school three-point play. First free throw from Felberg, gets it to go, converts on the three-point play, ties the game at 33. Now, these teams, neither one. This is similar to the game that Hamlin played against Groton on Thursday afternoon, where neither side wanted to give in. It was a close battle throughout. Hamlin able to pull that one out late. Here's Wadsworth, top of the key, shot fake. He'll drive towards the right side, spin back towards the middle, put it up off the rim, no good. Second chance, goes up and gets fouled. Jackson Wadsworth making something happen for the Chargers as he gets the offense, his own miss off the offensive glass, and he'll get back to the free throw line. That foul going to be against Miles Olson, his second. First free throw from Wadsworth is up and good. Gives Hamlin the lead right back at 34-33. One more free throw coming up for the senior, playing his final game for the Hamlin Chargers. Second free throw up and good as well, so he goes makes it 35-33 as he goes 2 of 2 from the free throw line, and now he is up to 11 points, a game high 11 points. Here's a deep three for Miles Olson, off the iron, no good. Rebound controlled by Stormo. Stormo up ahead to Wadsworth, now to Stevenson. Left side, back to Wadsworth, top of the key. He'll jab step drive, spin at the free throw line, and pass it out to Stevenson. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Stevenson wants a screen, gets to the block, posts up, and scores! He spun towards the middle, was able to get a crease on Beavers, and Bowden Stevenson, he's got 12 points now. Makes it 37-33. Here's a drive by Chris Beavers, goes up, no good, but a foul is going to be called. So Beavers will get right back to the free throw line for the Cyclones. That foul going to be against Jackson Wadsworth, his first, team 4. And it'll be Chris Beavers to shoot 2 for Clark Willow Lake. First free throw from Beavers, up and good. Makes it 37-34 with 1:42 to play in the third quarter. Chris Beavers now into double figures with 10. Second free throw from Beavers, it is up and good as well, so he converts on 2 free throws, makes it 37-35. The back and forth seesaw match continues. 1:35 to play third quarter. Wadsworth comes off a screen at the top of the key from Heinrich. Dishes over to Abraham in the right corner. Back to Wadsworth on the wing. Swings it around the arc. Here's Heinrich left wing. Heinrich rips through, gets it to a cutting Stevenson. Stevenson underneath the basket looking for somewhere to go. Passes out to Stormo. Open for 3. No good. Abraham with the rebound, and a foul is going to be called. That's going to be against Joey Reese. As him and Abraham were battling on the glass, Abraham had position. Reese just grabbed the right arm of Aiden Abraham, so he'll draw the foul, and it'll be 2 shots coming up for Aiden Abraham. First free throw is up, gets the friendly roll. Jacob Steen and Emerson Larson return for Clark Willow Lake. Reese and Olsen will both take seats. Emerson Larson with 3 fouls. Jacob Steen also with 3 fouls for Clark Willow Lake as Abraham knocks down the second free throw, makes it 39-35. 1:15 left to play in the third quarter. Chris Beavers on the right side with the team high 11 points. Dishes off to Larson on the wing. Back up top to Steen, swings it around to Begman left wing. Begman skip pass to Beavers in the right corner. Beavers, shot fake. He drives, passes to Felberg, open for 3. Got it to go! Sully Felberg able to knock it down. Gets the lead back down to 1. 39-38. 47 seconds left, third quarter. Right side, here is Bowden Stevenson. He'll skip it around to Wadsworth. Shot fake, drives left side, and he gets bumped and fouled. So Wadsworth will get right back to the free throw line. That foul going to be against Beavers, who was just a half a step too late. So Jackson Wadsworth will get to shoot 2 more free throws. First free throw from Wadsworth, up and good. And has he been good from the free throw line tonight? Now 7 of 7. And tied for a team high in points with 12. Him and Bowden Stevenson doing their thing here today. Second free throw, good as well. So he goes 2 of 2, makes it 41-38, and Jackson Wadsworth is up to 13 points, a game high. Sully Felberg with that last three-pointer got into double figures as well. He has 10 for Clark Willow Lake, and he has the basketball near the top of the key, right on the tee of Monument, near in the middle of the court. He'll drive toward the right side, gets it off to Larson. Larson working against Heinrich. Heinrich trying to get a steal. Now we're going to have a foul called as Larson was trying to get it into Felberg. Felberg posting up on the left side of the hoop. And that foul is going to be against Aiden Abraham, his third, team 5, and Sully Felberg will get to the free throw line to shoot 2, courtesy of the bonus. First free throw from Felberg is up and good. Talon Huber and Miles Olsen into the game for Clark Willow Lake. Larson and Steen will both take seats. Coach Nesham not wanting to get a cheap foul on either of them. Both of them playing with 3 right now. Second free throw from Sully is up, no good. Rebound controlled by Abraham. Just 14 seconds left in the quarter. Here's Wadsworth up the court, guarded by Huber. 10 seconds left. Wadsworth gets it to Abraham with 7. Lets it fly. He got it to go from way downtown. 1 second left, and Clark Willow Lake's not going to get a shot off as Aiden Abraham just let it fly from the top of the key from the NBA range and got it to go. And Hamlin will take a 5-point lead into the fourth quarter. It's 44-39. You're listening to the State A Boys Basketball Tournament on Power 106.3.
Sioux Valley Co-op is proud to support all area athletes, whether you're heading to the game or celebrating a win. Fuel up with gas, hot stuff pizza, snacks, and more. Earn points that never expire for gas and car washes. Plus, enjoy extra savings with our Pizza Club and Premium Perks card rewards. Sioux Valley Co-op is committed to our community and its athletes. best of luck in your games. Sioux Valley Co-op is cheering you on every step of the way.
Back on Power 106.3. Start of the fourth quarter. Tonight's fourth quarter is brought to you by Custom Fabricators. Thank you to Custom Fabricators for being our fourth quarter sponsor here this evening. Hamlin leads Clark Willow Lake 44-39 in this State A boys third place game. It's been a tight one all throughout this game. Got to imagine this one's going to come down to the wire as well. It is worth noting that Hamlin in that game back on February 19th did have a lead going into that fourth quarter in a game that they would eventually lose 58-50. It'll be Charger basketball out of the quarter break. Here's a backdoor cut from Wadsworth. He goes up and under and scores. Nice set there to get Wadsworth a touch underneath, and he's able to score. And it's the largest lead of the day for Hamlin. They lead 46-39. Beavers, top of the key, comes off a screen, and he gets his pocket picked. That's Jackson Wadsworth with the steal. On the right side, goes up. He got it poked away. Jacob Steen getting his hand in there to knock it away and prevent the layup. Ball goes out of bounds off the foot of Steen, so it'll stay here with Hamlin, but a great defensive effort there by Jacob Steen. Inbound is going to go to Wadsworth near the top of the key. He'll jab step drive and get cut off. Good defense there by Larson. Here's Stevenson posting up, and Beavers is going to get called for the foul as he reached through the body of Stevenson to try to get to that entry pass. That is going to be Beavers' his third rather. First team here in the fourth quarter. So now three players playing with three fouls for Clark Willow Lake in Larson, Beavers, and Steen. On the inbound play, a backside pass gets through the defense to Borden Stevenson, and he's able to rise and score. And now it's a 9-point lead for Hamlin. Beavers, right side, he's going to drive to the block. Pull-up jumper, no good, and we're going to have a foul called on the rebounding. It's going to stay here with Clark Willow Lake. Foul's going to be against Aiden Abraham. That's going to be his fourth. And now a timeout is going to be called by Hamlin. 7:03 left to play, fourth quarter. Chargers lead by 9, 48-39. You're listening to the State A Boys Basketball Tournament on Power 106.3.
Take a drive to Cornwell Drug and Gifts in Webster, where you can shop in a quiet atmosphere. Find some amazing novelty items like greeting cards, jewelry, shoes, bags, clothing for babies and adults. Also, Melissa and Doug learning mats, activity books, and toys. Cornwell Drug and Gifts offers a great selection of home decor, soup mixes, sauces, jams, drink mixes, and chocolates. Find it all at Cornwell Drug and Gifts, 701 Main Street in Webster. Good luck, area athletes. From Cornwell Drug.
Back on Power 106.3. Out of the active heating timeout, it'll be Cyclone basketball underneath out of bounds. 7:03 left to play here in regulation. Hamlin out in front, 48-39. It'll be Beavers to inbound. He'll get it up to Felberg, and actually we're going to have an offensive foul as Felberg went up to get that pass. He gave Jack Stormo a forearm to the chest, and that is going to be an offensive foul on Sully Felberg, his first, team 2 here in the fourth quarter. Just in case, he doesn't need to do that because Stormo's not even looking at the ball. Just needs to hold him there, doesn't need to extend. Stevenson on the left block. He's working a post move, gets double teamed, passes out, and it's stolen away by Begeman. Begeman into the front court, passes out to Larson. Larson goes up and he finger rolls it in. Nice transition offense there by Clark Willow Lake. As Begeman gets the steal, runs the point, gets the assist as Larson lays it up and in. Left wing, here is Stormo to Stevenson. He'll rip through, pass out to Wadsworth, open for three. No good, but a foul's going to be called, and Emerson Larson just picked up his fourth personal foul. It'll be 3 free throws coming up for Wadsworth. No, they're going to say it was after Wadsworth had landed, so it's going to be a non-shooting foul. That's a curious call. Coach Neuendorf giving the official an earful, but that's how it goes when Neuendorf coaches if you're officiating one of his games. Inbound goes to Heinrich. Now to Stevenson, back out to Wadsworth on the left wing. Wadsworth drives, gets to the block, passes out to Stevenson. He'll get it to Stormo underneath, lays it up, can't get it to go. Abraham with the rebound, back out to Wadsworth. He'll shot fake, drive to the lane, pass out to Stevenson. Open for three, it's good! Bowden Stevenson knocks down his first triple of the night, makes it 51-41 with 5:50 left to play in the fourth quarter. A big shot there by Bowden Stevenson. Right side, it's Emerson Larson. Larson gets it to Felberg in the post. He's double teamed. Felberg spins baseline, goes up, and he gets fouled before the shot. So we're going to have it underneath out of bounds for Clark Willow Lake. That foul going to go against Jack Stormo. That's going to be Stormo's first, team 2. It'll be Chris Beavers to inbound on the right side of the hoop for Clark Willow Lake. Beavers gets it in to Felberg, right back to Beavers in the corner. He'll take one dribble, pick it up, and now looking for somewhere to go. Beavers, he's just going to put it up off the window, no good. Rebound controlled by Wadsworth. Jackson Wadsworth up to 15 points on the night. He gets a screen, turns the corner on the left side, passes out to Stevenson. Got it to go! A 3-ball from Bowden Stevenson. It's back-to-back threes for Hamlin, and it's 54-41. Largest lead of the night for the Chargers, and a timeout's going to be called by Clark Willow Lake. 5:07 left to play, fourth quarter. Chargers lead by 13. This is an active heating timeout. You're listening to the State A Boys Basketball Tournament on Power 106.3.
Tonight's game is all about confidence, and so is your smile. Embrace Dentistry is proud to support Hamlin boys basketball with 2 convenient Watertown locations. Led by Dr. Allison Parr and Dr. Brody Grantham, the Embrace Dentistry team provides gentle, expert care for the whole family, from routine cleanings to advanced dentistry. Schedule your appointment today and start smiling with confidence. Embrace Dentistry, where we embrace a winning smile. Go Chargers!
When the job calls for moving earth and getting a site ready the right way, call Clausen Construction. Clausen Construction specializes in mass excavation, demolition, small site prep, and dependable gravel hauling services to keep your project moving forward. From large-scale groundwork to smaller jobs that need done right, Clausen Construction has the equipment and the experience to handle it, and they're proud to support the Cyclones in the State A High School Basketball Tournament. Good luck, Cyclones, from Clausen Construction of Clark and Watertown.
Back up Power 106.3 inside the automatic transmission and gear broadcast booth. 5:07 left to play in this fourth quarter. It'll be Cyclone basketball out of the active heating timeout, trailing by 13. Bo Begeman has it at the free throw line. He'll pass it back out to Beavers. Now over to Felberg, back to Begeman at top of the key. This is over to Larson, right wing. Larson up top to Beavers. Beavers to Felberg, and offensive foul. Felberg was coming off a screen, and Begeman is going to pick up the foul on the illegal screen. That is going to be his first, team 4, and that'll get us to the media break. 54-41, 4:52 left to play, fourth quarter. Hamlin out in front of Clark Willow Lake on this State A Boys third place game.
The Latini Ag team knows that real results come from working hand in hand with our customers. By offering a trusted mix of products, services, and agronomic insights, we help you boost productivity and profitability on every acre. We're proud to stand by the farmers who feed our future and the Hamlin Chargers who play with heart. From all of us at the Latini Ag, good luck in the playoffs, Chargers. Let's finish strong.
From everyone at Wordle Concrete Construction in Clark, best of luck to the Clark Willow Lake Cyclone boys as you take to the court at the State A Basketball Tournament. Your hard work, teamwork, and determination have made your community proud. Play tough, stay focused, and leave it all on the floor. The entire Clark and Willow Lake communities are cheering you on every step of the way. Go Cyclones and bring home a big win at State. Wordle Concrete Construction is proud of you all.
Back on Power 106.3. Out of the timeout, it'll be Hamlin basketball leading Clark Willow Lake 54-41. Just 4:52 left to play in this fourth quarter. Just 4:52 left to play for the seniors for both teams. Here's Jackson Wadsworth, who has played a terrific second half. He'll dish over to Stevenson. Stevenson dribbling around the arc, gets it to Abraham. Back to Stevenson on the left wing. Hands it off with Wadsworth. He turns the corner left side. Euros into the paint. Goes up with the left. Oh, how'd he get it to go? What a finish there by Jackson Wadsworth. He was in amongst the trees. There were 3 different Cyclone players there, and he still got it through the arms, off the window, and into the cup. Top of the key, it's Chris Beavers. He'll work against Stevenson, crosses over to the left, dishes over to Felberg. Long three-pointer on the way, no good. Heinrich comes up with a rebound. Trig Heinrich, who has really become a rebounding specialist, and now Chris Beavers getting on the floor. He gets a tie-up between him and Heinrich, and that'll actually be a turnover because it's Clark Willow Lake basketball on the alternating possession. Well, a good defensive effort played there by Chris Beavers to cause the tie-up and get possession for Clark Willow Lake. Inbound goes to Felberg. He'll fake the handoff. Euro into the lane. Shot up, no good, and Wadsworth comes up with a rebound. Strong rebound there by Wadsworth, and now he wants to run. Here's Jackson. Backside to Heinrich. It's good! 58-41. It's all Chargers here in the fourth. They have outscored Clark Willow Lake 12-2 here in this fourth quarter. Make it 14-2 as it's 58-41. Three-pointer on the way from Larson, no good. Rebound by Stormo. Stormo looking for somewhere to go. He's going to get fouled by Steen as Steen tried to get in there and get a steal. So that'll be the 4th personal foul against Jacob Steen. And Jack Stormo will head to the free throw line to shoot 2 for Hamlin. Stormo, who has been quiet today, just 2 points on 1 of 4 shooting, but a chance to add to his total here. He has done it well, rebounding and passing the basketball. 3 rebounds, 4 assists for Jack Stormo. The first free throw from Jack is up, no good. Timeout going to be called by Clark Willow Lake. 3:27 left to play, fourth quarter. Chargers lead by 17. This is an active heating timeout. You're listening to the State A Boys Basketball Tournament on Power 106.3.
Moeller Sheet Metal brings the heat and the heart to Clark. With over 30 years of experience, they're your trusted HVAC dealer and expert sheet metal fabrication company, delivering quality heating, ventilation, and HVAC solutions you can count on. But they don't stop there. Moeller Sheet Metal wishes good luck to the Clark Willow Lake Cyclones as they compete in the South Dakota Class A Boys Basketball State Tournament. Experience, skill, service, and community pride. Moeller Sheet Metal.
Back inside the automatic transmission and gear broadcast booth, my name's Michael Warrington. Hamlin has ballooned their lead up to 17 here in the fourth quarter, outscoring Clark Willow Lake 14-2 to this point so far. A 10-0 run over the last 2.5 minutes for Hamlin. Make it an 11-0 run as Jack Stormo knocks down his second free throw. Makes it 59-41. Chris Beavers on the left side. He's going to pass into Felberg, and that's going to go off the fingertip of Felberg and out of bounds, so it'll go back to Hamlin, and the scoring drought continues for Clark Willow Lake. They have yet to score, or they have not scored in the last 3 minutes and 13 seconds of game time. Wadsworth dishes over to Heinrich. Heinrich, left wing. Gets it to Abraham. Now to Stevenson in the corner. Stevenson drives, passes out to Heinrich, swings it around to Wadsworth. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Wadsworth going to back it out. He gets a screen, spins off the hedge by Begeman into the lane. His shot, or he's going to get it stripped away, and on the loose ball, we're going to have a foul as that's going to be against Trig Heinrich. His third, team 3 here in the fourth quarter. So the Cyclones will get the ball back, trailing 59-41 on the Glacial Lakes Veterinary Clinic scoreboard. Just 2:40 left to play in the fourth quarter. Right side, here's Beavers. Hands it off with Larson. Larson to Felberg. Swings it to Beavers on the left wing. He's open for three, left it short, rebound by Begeman, gets it off to Felberg, falling out of bounds. Felberg goes up, can't get it to go, and Wadsworth gets the rebound. Wadsworth double teamed, passes off to Abraham, now to Stevenson, and Stevenson will get it up the court for Hamlin. Here's a 3-on-2. Pass over to Stormo, back out to Wadsworth, and Hamlin will hold for to kill some clock. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Wadsworth working against Beavers. Clock now under 2 minutes to play in regulation. Bowden Stevenson up top to Stormo, now to Wadsworth. Wadsworth feeds Stevenson in the post, working against Felberg. Stevenson move towards the middle, floats it up, gets it to go! Nice athletic move there. He shimmied towards the baseline, then moved towards the center and got space and scored. Bowden Stevenson, he's got a 20-point night, 22 points to his total so far. 90 seconds to play in this one. Beavers is going to drive left side, float it up, and he gets the friendly roll. Nice finish there by Chris Beavers, and a timeout is called by Coach Nesham in Clark Willow Lake. 61-43 left to play. Your score, 127 left to play, fourth quarter. You're listening to the State A Boys Basketball Tournament on Power 106.3.
From Farmers Union Co-op Oil, good luck Hamlin Chargers. It's quite the show watching your training pay off. And remember, little things matter. The team will do better against the odds and in tough situations because you always pay attention to the detail. And Farmers Union Co-op Oil pays attention to every detail for every customer. From the seed and chemical needed on your farm to the agronomy expertise you count on. Let Farmers Union Co-op Oil put you ahead of the odds. Good luck Hamlin Chargers from Farmers Union Co-op Oil.
Tony's Electric in Willow Lake is your MVP for all things electrical. Farm and ranch, new and existing residential, commercial, industrial, and everything in between. From a simple outlet addition to courtside worthy lighting, Tony's is the team you can rely on. Don't foul out messing around with amateurs. Choose Tony's Electric for a game-winning wiring plan. Tony's Electric in Willow Lake, 605-680-4884.
Back on Power 106.3, out of the active heating timeout, it'll be Hamlin basketball. Stormo gets it into Abraham. Off the pressure look from Clark Willow Lake. Abraham gets it through the double team to Stormo. Stormo to Stevenson and into the front court. Back over to Abraham. Abraham to Stormo. Stormo is going to lose the basketball, and now we're going to have a tie-up on the floor. So it'll stay with Hamlin with 1:11 left to play. And now Coach Nesham going to empty his bench. He's going to put the seniors out there for his Cyclone squad. It's Emerson Larson, Kai Vandersnick, Levi Atkins, Mason Knock, and Will Hovde. And Coach Neuendorf going to do the same as Jackson Wadsworth checks out of the game for what is likely going to be the final time of his historic Hamlin career. As does Aiden Abraham, and he gets a round of applause as well. He'll go down the line, hugging each and every one of his coaches, teammates, ball boys, all of them. A career well made for both Jackson Wadsworth and Aiden Abraham. Watson Grantham in there for Hamlin. He has the basketball on the right wing. He's another senior for this Hamlin team. He puts it up, and that is going to be a shot clock violation. So now the rest of the starters are going to come out for the Chargers as Heinrich, Stevenson, and Stormo exit the game. Into the game for Clark Willow Lake, the final senior, number 13 at Max Bratland. He'll come in for Emerson Larson, who has meant a great deal to this Cyclone squad over his time as a Clark Willow Lake Cyclone. The senior checks out of his final basketball game. Here's Levi Atkins for three. Left it short. Rebound controlled by Hamlin. Here's Grantham into the lane. Passes out to Tashner. Swings it around to the right side. That is going to be Teague Stevenson. Back to Grantham. Grantham spins to the right. Floats it up off the backboard. Can't get it to fall. Rebound controlled by Bratland. 20 seconds left in this game. Bratland gets it up the court to Will Hovde, another senior for Clark Willow Lake. Hovde Shoots the three. Can't get it to fall. Long rebound is going to go out of bounds. It'll stay here with Clark Willow Lake. 10.4 seconds remaining in this one. 61-43 the score. It'll be Bratland inbound for the Cyclones. Bratland gets it in to Mason Knock, and Knock tried to get it back to Bratland, but Bratland was on the sideline, so it'll be a turnover back to Hamlin. Inbound goes to Grantham. Grantham will dribble out the clock, and the Hamlin Chargers are your state third-place winners with a 61-43 victory over Clark Willow Lake. We'll talk more about it on the other side of the break. It'll be the Pages Place postgame show here on Power 106.3.
Cheer loud and show your Charger pride. Angels Attic Thrift Store is proud to support the Hamlin Chargers as they head to the State 8 tournament. Your hard work, teamwork, and determination have made the whole community proud. Play hard, play smart, and show that great Charger sportsmanship on and off the court. From everyone at Angels Attic Thrift Store, we're cheering you on every step of the way. Good luck at State Chargers. Bring the energy and make Hamlin proud.
Dakota Butcher is cheering loud for the Clark Willow Lake Cyclones as they charge into the South Dakota Class A Boys Basketball State Tournament. Whether you're heading to the games, hosting a victory party, or watching from home with a house full of Cyclone fans, Dakota Butcher has you covered with premium cuts, game day snacks, and everything you need to feed your crew. From our team to yours, best of luck Cyclones. Dakota Butcher is proud to cheer you on at State.
Let's go Chargers! Hamlin County Farmers Co-op is proud to cheer on the girls and boys basketball teams as they light up the court this season. Just like you bring the hustle and heart on the court, Hamlin County Farmers Co-op brings the expertise and tools to keep your farm operation thriving. From agronomy services to high-quality inputs and support tailored to your fields, Hamlin County Farmers Co-op will help you grow success. Good luck Chargers from Hamlin County Farmers Co-op and C-Store.
Wishart Insurance, your insurance family, congratulates the Clark Willow Lake Cyclones on earning a spot in the state tournament. Your hard work, dedication, and team spirit have brought you this far, and we couldn't be more proud. Good luck as you take the court. Our entire community is cheering you on. Go Cyclones!
Crawford Ostis Funeral Chapel and Cremation Services proudly supports our student athletes, coaches, and fans who bring heart, hustle, and hometown pride to every game. From tip-off to the final buzzer, teamwork, dedication, and community spirit shine bright across the court. Crawford Ostis Funeral Chapel is honored to stand behind the families and neighbors who make high school basketball unforgettable. Here's to safe travels, loud cheers, and memories that last a lifetime. Good luck Hamlin Chargers all season long and beyond.
Back on Power 106.3. It is the Pages Place postgame show. Let's quickly get over to our PA announcer for the awards ceremony.
Paul Begeman, Levi Atkins, Sullivan Philberg, Mason Knock, and Trig Philberg. Video, Archer Philberg. Statisticians, Tina Ortberg. Caitlin Mudgett.
Tired of keeping an eye on your propane tank? Take order.
Managers, Alex Nesham. Jacoby Larson. Nate Helkin. And Lucas Helkin. Assistant coaches are Wyatt Forbes. Brooke Begeman. And Mark Prouty. Accepting the fourth place team trophy, the head coach for the Clark Willow Lake Cyclones, Jerome Nesham. Congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, the third place team in Class A, the Hamlin Chargers. Players are Bowden Stevens. Stevenson, Jonathan Leonardi, Owen Tessner, Jaden Olson, Jack Stormo, Watson Grantham, Aiden Abraham, T. Stevenson, Jackson Wadsworth, Caleb Drenth, and Trig Heinrich. Manager Isaac Sheehan. Travis Wadsworth, assistant coach. Easton Neuendorf. And Kevin Crum. Accepting the third place trophy in Class A, the head coach for the Hamlin Chargers, Todd Neuendorf. Congratulations. There will be a welcome home celebration at Hamlin High School. Third place trophy in Class A, the head coach for the Hamlin, the 23rd at 6:30.
The Hamlin Chargers are your State A boys' third place winners after their 61-43 win over Clark Willow Lake. Clark Willow Lake will finish fourth place at the State A boys basketball tournament this year after finishing 8th a season ago. Hamlin, they finished 2nd a season ago. They will finish 3rd this year. But it was a good season overall for both of these teams. Hamlin, their final record 22-4. Clark Willow Lake, their final record 20-4. Both teams have a lot to be proud of. All the seniors for both teams have a lot to be proud of. Guys like Emerson Larson for Clark Willow Lake, who has been a staple of this boys basketball program for a lot of years now. He played his final basketball game here this evening. Players like Kai Vandersnick, Will Hovde, Levi Atkins, Mason Knock, who maybe didn't get the most playing time in the world, but they still mean a lot to this Cyclones basketball team. They finished their careers for the Cyclones here this evening. And as for the Hamlin Chargers, graduating 4 seniors, including Jackson Wadsworth, who as a 4-year starter for this Hamlin team, he has really been an incredible player, and he will go down as one of the best players to have donned the blue and white for Hamlin. Aiden Abraham, he meant a lot to this program as well. And then Jaden Olson and Watson Grantham, similarly, they not the most playing time for them, but they come up to practice every day and they work hard and they allow this team to get better. So Coach Nesham, and Coach Neuendorf can never say any bad words about those players and what they mean to their programs. Let's name our Sharp Automotive player of the game. Tonight's player of the game, I think you got to give it to the 3 seniors. It's going to be a 3-way tie for the players of the game. Jackson Wadsworth from Hamlin, 17 points, 8 of 8 from the free throw line, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. A fantastic game there for Jackson Wadsworth. Aiden Abraham, 10 points, 4 rebounds. He was fantastic for the Chargers here this evening. And then Emerson Larson maybe only finished with 8 points, but he means so much to this team other than scoring the basketball. He is another player of the game this evening. That is going to do it for our coverage of high school basketball this season here on Power 106.3. However, Power 106.3 wants to thank you for tuning in all season long for each and every basketball game, football game. Doesn't matter what sport we're doing, you guys tuned in. So thank you very much. Thank you to all of our sponsors all season long for being sponsors of Power 106.3, of high school sports, and of each and every community that we cover on Power 106.3. So thank you very much. So our next sports coverage game not going to be till August when football season comes around. So again, want to thank everybody for tuning in. So for the final time this season, for everyone at Power 106.3, my name's Micah Warrington. Have a great rest of your evening.
Thank you to all of our sponsors for allowing us to put on this broadcast. Thank you for supporting the Hamlin Chargers, Latini Ag, Hamlin County Farmers Co-op, Farmers Union Co-op Oil, Embrace Dentistry, Crawford Ostis Funeral Chapel and Cremation Services, and Angel's Attic Thrift Store. And thank you for supporting the Clark Willow Lake Cyclones, Tony's Electric, Clausen Construction Inc., Dakota Butcher, Moeller Sheet Metal, Wardle Concrete Construction, and Wishart Insurance. Thank you. Electric, Clausen Construction Inc., Dakota Butcher, Moeller Sheet Metal, Wardle Concrete Construction, and Wishart Insurance. Thank you.